like the green light. I'll be your hero from the moment that you lay out. Want to ride, baby? Hell yeah! You keep on running. I'm blowing motors out. Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Hey, there you are. Congratulations again on your promotion to team manager, and welcome to your new NHRA drag racing team. I'm the team's crew chief. I wear a lot of hats around here, but right now my job is to get you up to speed. Last season, wasn't great. We didn't perform very well, and we still don't have a lot of funding, but I'm certain that with you as manager, we can turn it around. Let's climb the rankings, race against the best, and take home that championship trophy. But before we think about that, I'm here to help you learn the basics about drag racing. Come on, let me show you the ropes. This is our test track. Here we can try out our vehicles and any setup changes you make in a relatively safe environment. Right now, we compete in stock vehicle drag racing. The idea is fairly simple. Floor the throttle, keep the car straight, don't crash, and be fastest to the finish line. Seems easy, right? It's a little more complicated than that. Don't worry, we'll take you through the steps one by one. The first phase of drag racing is the burnout. The goal of a burnout is to heat up the tires and lay down tire rubber on the track to have better grip at the start line. Want to let go of the brake. Great work! The tires are nice and hot. You put down good rubber onto the track. You should have some excellent grip off the start line now. Try to keep your vehicle under control while rolling out. Let's try that again. Up, we need to roll back over the staging line. Shift down until your car enters reverse gear. Once you're in reverse, press the throttle gently to roll the car back into the staging area. Okay, now we can begin the staging process. The staging line is where we start the race from. Shift up into forward gear and gently roll forward. Be careful not to stage too deep. If you cross the staging line, it's a jump start. That's an instant disqualification. This is what we like to call the Christmas tree. Notice the large row of lights below the staging lights? That will tell you when you can start to floor. When the amber light turns on, that means it's time to react. You got a few tenths of a second before the green light turns on, so hit the throttle as quickly as you can. If you do cross the deep staging line while the amber light is shining, the red light will turn on. The red light signals a disqualification. Once the light turns green, it's go time. Only then can your car cross the staging line. They slow down the vehicle dramatically without putting excessive pressure on your brake system. Chutes are helpful. Great work! You made it across the finish line, and you managed to stop your vehicle before hitting the sandbox. Let's head on over to the garage and get you more acquainted with the inside. Welcome to the garage area. This is where you prepare the vehicle for the upcoming race weekend. Your vehicle is divided into different parts, which affect the performance. Welcome to the garage area. This is where you prepare the vehicle for the upcoming race weekend. Your vehicle is divided into different parts, which affect the performance. Let's go over tuning your vehicle. It may seem like an ultra-powerful machine, but it's also quite delicate. For the car to perform at its best, it has to take many factors into account. You can tune your vehicle to account for these factors in order to get the optimal performance out of your car. This is the Research and Development Department. Here you can start R&D projects to improve your parts. Pay attention to how much money and time each R&D project will cost. These improvements are permanent and transferable to newly installed parts, so don't worry. You can swap parts as much as you want after an R&D project is complete. Let's start an R&D project. Take your pick. Let's buy a new part to use in the upcoming race weekend. Because these parts are brand new, they're better quality than your previous ones. They'll also last longer and improve the performance of your vehicle. Feel free to purchase any part that catches your eye. Welcome to your first race weekend. Let me explain how NHRA competition works. Every NHRA championship season is broken up into several different race weekends. During a race weekend, you earn points towards your championship total. driver with the most points at the end becomes the champion and gets a championship Wally to add to their trophy cabinet. Winning a race weekend not only earns you a Wally, it nets you a decent haul of cash as well. A race weekend consists of 3 days on track. Test races on Friday, qualifiers on Saturday, and elimination races on Sunday.
Did you miss us? That's right, folks. It's the start of another NHRA typical drag racing event, and we're so happy to have you here to take in the action. Oh, he was smoking the hinds on that one. On the track this round. We've seen some great races already so far this season, and this one was no exception. This is the moment where the left lane driver lost grip, sliding all over the track.
This is the pit. Here we do maintenance between races. Here you can repair low integrity parts, replace broken parts, or tune the car. Parts will always break down over time in this sport, but mishandling will lead to more issues. So be careful when you're out there on track. You have a set amount of time to make all your repairs and replacements, so make sure you plan accordingly.
Looks like our fans are returning from the food trucks for our next race. Oh, it looks good, doesn't it? Oh, the driver in the right lane smoked the tires. fans in attendance loved that last race, and lucky for them and for us. Welcome back to another sensational NHRA Camping World Drag Racing event, ladies and gentlemen. Did you miss us? That's right, folks. It's the start of another NHRA Camping World Drag Racing event, and we're so happy to have you here to take in the action. The driver in the right lane has slowed the tires. Both drivers will be looking to make easy work of their opponent in the first round. Those tires are definitely not in the right temperature window. They just can't find grip. A wonderful result for our winner. They'll head on to the next race with a ton of momentum. This is what we love to see. Too pretty. It's always such a thrill to watch these cars, isn't it? From both drivers. This is what we love to see. It's always such a thrill to watch these cars, isn't it? Too much wheel spin for the driver in the right lane. Absolutely no fear in either of these drivers. It's always such a thrill to watch these cars, isn't it? The driver in the right lane has smoked the tires. Both of the drivers made it through the first round, but it's not looking easier from here. Let's see who the car in the right lane is clearly suffering from wheel spin in that phase. That race certainly did not disappoint. Thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll catch you next time for another heart-pounding day of NHRA action. Absolutely no fear in either of these drivers. That's why they're at the top of the sport. The finals are still to come, so stick around. This is the moment where the right lane driver lost grip, sliding all over the track. They were quicker off the starting line, and in the end, that was all they needed to bring home the victory. Hope you're staying hydrated out there, folks. The driver in the right lane has hazed the tires. What a way to kick off this first round. I wouldn't be surprised if we see these two in the final round in the future of not a great start for the driver in the right lane. No traction. Oh no, that's a huge crash. The safety safari is on the way. Not the quickest time we've seen on track, but enough to get the job done. On behalf of everybody here at the NHRA, I want to thank you for joining us for this weekend's event. Drive home safe, and we hope to see you again the next time the NHRA Champion Drag Racing Series rolls into town. Must not have had their tires in the right. Both drivers were unable to finish today's race.